Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and there's a lot of farm vehicles on the roadways, especially this season. And Brandon Bell, Metcalfe County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources, is here today to give us a few tips. Welcome, Brandon.
Thank you, thank you. You're exactly right. During planting time and during harvest time, there are a lot of pieces of equipment on the road moving from farm to farm. One thing that we're seeing right now in our area is not only are people trying to get their grain crops in the ground moving around with wide equipment, but people are doing their first cutting of hay for the season, and they're either moving it to another farm or moving it to somebody that they sold it to. So, you know, if we think most of the time we use large rolls, you know, 5 by 5. So if we have got a 5-foot roll sitting by a 5-foot roll, that's going to be 10 feet wide if there's no space in between them. Well, how wide are some of our roadways, especially in rural areas? Those 2 rolls of hay are going to take up more than 1 lane of the road. So we need to do everything that we can to protect not only ourselves, but motorists that may come up behind us or that we may meet.
Absolutely. And, you know, motorists if you live on those small rural roads where, you know, agriculture is practiced, being aware of some of the signs would be very important. Right.
You know, if we've got a slow-moving vehicle, we've got somebody transporting a load of tobacco, a load of hay, or anything, typically they're going to have an SMV or a slow-moving vehicle triangle on the back of that implement or on the back of that wagon, okay? But sometimes we get used to seeing those things. We may not pay as much attention to them as we should. So if we've got something extra flashing or calling our attention to that slow-moving vehicle, that's just an added bonus. Also, if we've got something that is wider than the road, how much good is that slow-moving vehicle sign behind us going to do? The danger point is what is coming down the road meeting us. If we've got hay sticking out past our truck into the other lane, when is that motorist going to see that hay sticking out if we don't have something to warn them? They're going to see it right as they come right up on it, and what are they going to do? They're going to see it, they're going to swerve and try to miss it. Whereas if we had something like this on the top of our truck, that's going to say something is going on. If they see this flashing light, they may not know immediately what it is, but it's going to be their sign that they need to slow down, stop, pull over, or do something as far as making a decision. Where am I going to go? How am I going to get out of the way? Because it's much easier for a passenger car or a pickup truck to get out of the way than it is something that's pulling this load.
And, you know, a lot of times our shoulders of the road are not adequate for people to pull off and get off the road. So a lot of times it's best just to pull into a driveway.
Right, exactly.
And kind of wait until it passes. Right. And a lot of times they'll have escort vehicles with.
That's exactly right.
But they won't see the big load. But if you see flashing lights, that's kind of your
sign.
First signal.
You need to do something. You need to slow down and you need to make a decision. This flashing light right here, no excuse for somebody not to have one. This was about 80, 85 bucks. This is a more traditional amber rotating light. This one is an LED light. It's got 7 or 8 different modes. That one was 80-some bucks. This one was like 45. So not a lot of money here. You can even get these. They're magnetic. They run on AA batteries. They will stick on the back of a trailer, the side of a trailer, the side of a truck, anywhere where you may need extra light or something to say, hey, I'm here, look out.
And you know, this is even good to put on equipment, like attachments that we have onto tractors or things like that, because a lot of times, especially if the sun's beaming down, it's hard to see some of that equipment.
On the back of a wagon, you know, if we've got metal straps that hold our end gate in, we can stick this on there. You know, farm wagons typically aren't wired for lights. We can spend 20 bucks and we have the equivalent of a permanent light.
Yeah, so just thinking about that now, because a lot of times if we're in the heat of harvest or moving, you know, we're not thinking about attaching lights, but it would be so beneficial to do so. And motorists, if you see those, please slow down, make a decision. Brandon, appreciate you bringing the information to us today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.